ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to another exciting episode of Sugar Warning Radio. I am your host, the Kaiju Conservative. So, Washington correspondent Olivia Nuzzi made a splash at Monday's coronavirus press briefing with President Trump and the coronavirus task force. She asked President Trump a question that. Well, it's a question that you would expect of the fake news media in the age of Trump. But even though it's expected, it's absolutely shocking at how disrespectful it is. I'm going to say she basically asked President Trump whether he deserves to be president in 2021 and beyond, especially seeing as how he's killed more Americans than were killed in Vietnam due to the coronavirus. I mean, I'm paraphrasing it, but that's essentially what she asked. Let's go ahead and take a look at the video of that question and President Trump's response to it as well, which I think was a pretty decent response. Let's go ahead and take a look at that.
If an American president loses more Americans over the course of 6 weeks than died in the entirety of the Vietnam War, does he deserve to be reelected?
So, yeah, we've lost a lot of people, but if you look at what original projections were, 2.2 million, we're probably heading to 60,000, 70,000. It's far too many. One person is too many for this. And I think we've made a lot of really good decisions. The big decision was closing the border or doing the ban. People coming in from China, obviously, other than American citizens, which had to come in. Can't say you can't come in, you can't come back to your country. I think we've made a lot of good decisions. I think that Mike Pence and the task force have done a fantastic job. I think that everybody working on the ventilators, you see what we've done there, have done unbelievable. The press doesn't talk about ventilators anymore. They just don't want to talk about them, and that's okay. But the reason they don't want to talk, that was a subject that nobody would get off of. They don't want to talk about them. We're in the same position on testing. We are lapping the world on testing, and the world is coming to us. As I said, they're coming to us saying, what are you doing? How do you do it? We're helping them. So, no, I think we've done a great job. And one person, I will say this, one person is too many. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Thank you.
You know, yeah, we should come to expect this stuff of the fake news media. We really should. I mean, it's been 3 years now, almost 4 years that President Trump's been in office, and it's gotten worse with every passing day. I mean, they've abandoned completely any and all objectivity. The job of a news reporter, what the job should be, whether you're a Washington correspondent or whether you're a writer for an online magazine or whether you're just a local schlub working his ass off for the local weekly newspaper in your hometown, the job of a reporter should be to report the news. They don't interject their commentary into it. They don't do, they don't tell you what they think. They don't tell you what you should think. They simply give you the story and then let you decide. More importantly, the one thing a reporter should never do is they should never become the story. Ever. That's not the goal of a reporter to insert yourself into the news cycle. That's the goal of that's the goal of a celebrity or an actor, or it's the goal of somebody who I don't know how to put it. I'm drawing up. I worked my ass off about 10 hours today, so. I'm kind of drawing a blank here, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep on moving. I thought President Trump's. I thought the question was obviously meant to bait Trump. It was one of those questions that was asked, that was framed in such a way as to get him to spout off about it, get him to react angrily to it. The fact that he didn't, I think, says a lot about President Trump and how he's learned how to deal with the media in a political context over the last couple of years. 2017 President Trump, he might have taken the bait and gone off on a tangent against Olivia. If it was Jim Acosta asking that question, I think there would have been some fireworks. But the fact that he didn't take the bait, I think it speaks a lot to how much he's grown over the last couple of years. Now, Olivia herself, she's been blasted for grandstanding, for asking a gotcha question. She went to took Twitter and tried to justify herself with that question. Let me go ahead and let me see if I can find that tweet that she put here. Yeah, here we go. So this is where Olivia tried to justify herself. If I can pull it up here. If more than 50,000 Americans died over the course of a few weeks at any time in our history, it would be fair to ask the president if he deserves to be reelected. It wasn't a gotcha question. It wasn't designed to provoke, and I appreciate the fact that Trump took it seriously, although he did not obviously answer it directly. Bull fucking shit. It was a gotcha question. It was absolutely designed to provoke President Trump. Was this question asked of Barack Obama after the H1N1 pandemic? No, it wasn't. This was not. There wouldn't even be a reporter that would consider asking that question on the left or the right, because on its face, it's a ridiculous question. It's absolutely a gotcha question that's designed to enrage President Trump and to give the news media a soundbite to that they can twist into making Orange Man look bad. I think the fact that the only thing that they've been able to attack President Trump on him on this question at least was, well, he didn't answer the question. I think that speaks to just how much Olivia failed with regards to this. I mean, does he deserve to be president after 50? We get 50,000 Americans die every year. Between 20 and 60,000 Americans die every year during flu season. So does the person who's president during that flu season, if it's a particularly bad flu season, do they deserve to be president after that particular flu season? Would Olivia consider asking this question about the flu or any other contagion? Of course not. Would she consider asking this question about any other president? Of course not. It's something that's designed to make Orange Man look bad, and the fact that it didn't work is just it's absolutely hysterical when they fail and when they fall flat on their faces. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave this right here for now. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below. As always, if you liked what you heard, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Both those things help me out quite a bit, and I will see you all next time.